It's time. The SPL Season 7 playoffs are upon us as the Montreal Popes take on the Ocean City Typhoons here at Manning Center in Ocean City, Maryland. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth. This is going to be a great one. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited here. Let's jump into knowing who's going to be on the ice, who's going to be off the ice, and who might be walking away with a possible chip at the end of this playoff run. First and foremost, the Montreal Popes, having a great first season up here into the Pro Division, have themselves a tough rivalry as they take on the Ocean City Typhoons here this afternoon. They might have to take out a defending champion here in the next portion of the bracket. Plymouth Plague might be taking out the New Jersey Noobs. New Jersey Noobs might pull up an upset there on the bottom right of your screen. Either way, the winner of this game is going to be in for a ride of their life. Of course, both teams going to be playing a best of three between each other. The first team to claim 2 victories moves on in the bracket. Of course, Pittsburgh Vipers, possibly the favorite here in this bracket. Everybody's rooting for the Pittsburgh Vipers to make it all the way against the Plymouth Plague into the finals. But whether or not that will happen, that will be up to time itself to decide and for you guys to speculate on as time progresses. But first and foremost, top right of your screen, Ocean City Typhoons, the 2nd seed in the regular season, taking on the 7th seed, the Montreal Popes, at the end of the tail. We're going to take a look at the tail of the tape as the two teams get warmed up down there on the ice. Montreal Popes will be defending the left side of your screen, wearing the black nameplates, the black logos with the yellow accents. And of course, Ocean City Typhoons will be defending the right side of your screen, wearing the blue jerseys with the black accents. Captaining Montreal once again for the 3rd season in a row, if I am not mistaken. Unglued Snail up at the top, the league admin, currently standing alongside me. Of course, following him is T-Rex, Wayne Glensky, and Renard. For a short stint, there were Scods on the record sheet for whenever T-Rex was away, but he's back and he's ready and he's hungry for a cup here this season. Ocean City Typhoons, captain for the longest haul, one of the longest standing captains of his team, Krooks, captaining once again the Ocean City Typhoons to another playoff run. Fought along Plymouth Plague's very own Flaccid and T, a dynamic duo that outdoes time itself. They'll be taking to the ice here this afternoon. Spectacular also along for the ride here for the Ocean City Typhoons. Used to play for the Tsunamis, now on the A team for the Ocean City franchise, and he's feeling pretty good about it. Don't know if he's playing tonight. I think our starting 3 is going to be pretty clean, pretty clear cut. It's going to be Krooks, Flaccid and T, taking on Unglued Snail, T-Rax, and Wayne Glensky. If my predictions and sources are correct, they might be wrong. I'll let you know whenever they join the lobby, just for the record's sake, and just so you at home know what we're talking about. But taking a look at the team's odd shot players to watch here this afternoon, I'm watching Flaccid from the Typhoons side of the ice. He's done a great job on the scoring side of the tape. He's scored 45 goals. He's made 82 points this season. He's leading his team in both of those columns. In his saves column, not that far behind. Doesn't have a whole lot of saves because he does play the 1 in 3v3 slap shot. There are the 3 positions. There's your 1, there's your striker. That is who Flaccid is. He likes to head up the offense and shoot the pucks whenever he's dished them ever so cleanly. Of course, there's your 2. Those are your midfielders. They kind of fill in whenever the rotation's kind of out of whack. They fill in from face-off dot to face-off dot, the blue line to blue line. They play that neutral zone game, the midfielder, some might even call them. Then you have your 3. Wayne Glensky tends to play the 3 for the most part for the Montreal Popes. That's why he leads his team in saves. He has 60 points and 31 goals to show for it during the regular season. And whether or not that's going to come into account here tonight is up for the players to decide. Talking to Snail, talking to some of the Ocean City Typhoons. Everybody's confident down there on the ice. Montreal Popes down for a good time. Ocean City Typhoons want to take another run to the finals. Last season, they were taken out by the Plymouth Plague in the grand finals of Season 6. They don't want to let that happen again, and they feel a little fire under them, and that's a good thing. But Flaccid taken to the ice here this afternoon. Last time these teams met up down at center ice, the first time of the season, was back on August 17th. That's a hot 2 months ago. It's 2 months, 2 days ago. If you can think about that and do the mental math, I can, on occasion, do those things. But Montreal Popes not taking away either game whenever it comes to their 2 games allotted in the regular season. And the Pro Division, everybody plays everybody 2 times. Ocean City walking away with both wins. The second time around is going to be the starting lineup we're going to see here tonight, where the Montreal Popes fielded T-Rex, Wayne Glensky, Unglued Snail. T-Rex and Wayne Glensky scored 2 goals apiece for a total of 4 there at the bottom of your screen. And then for the Ocean City Typhoons, they played Spectacular out there instead of T. It was Spectacular, Krooks, and of course Flaccid. They're your starting 3 for the Ocean City Typhoons of that second game. Spectacular had 5 goals. Crooks had 2. Flaccid had the lone star, but he did have 4 assists to go along that 1 goal. So he got points every nook, every cranny of that game. Of course, Ocean City Typhoons, no strangers to shooting the puck. Every spot on the ice is a scoring opportunity for the Ocean City Typhoons. Keep an eye on that as the game progresses, as this match will continue on. It's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be it's going to be, we're going to see a lot of long shots. It's going to be up to the Montreal Popes to stay on their man, stay man-to-man, and stay in those shot lanes if they're going to come out on top. There's really no other way to go about it. There's no more 2 cents to the mile. Ocean City Typhoons like to shoot. They shoot often, and they score often to coincide with that. Both times, Ocean City Typhoons met the Montreal Popes. They came out on top. Whether or not tonight will be another repeat of history will be up to the boys on the ice. Game 1, at the top of your screen, the lineup for the Popes was Unglued Snail, Wayne Glensky, and Renard. Unglued Snail scored 2 goals for the team's 4. Wayne Glensky and Renard both tallying on 1 at the end of the tail. Of course, Ocean City Typhoons had their starting lineup I'm assuming they're going to be using tonight. I haven't heard otherwise. T, Crooks, Flaccid, starting that first game at the top of your screen. T had 6 goals, Flaccid had 3, Crooks had 2 to go alongside of that. And the possession time was just immaculate during that first game. Crooks had 94 seconds with the puck on the end of his stick, uncontested. That outdid the entirety of the Montreal Popes lineup that first night. Game 2, a little bit closer whenever it came to possession time. Whenever it comes down to the Ocean City Typhoons play style, they like to play possession heavy. They like to control the pace of the game. They pass a lot, they shoot a lot, and I think we're going to see just that as the night grows older. But both these teams revving to get ready to go. They're still warming up. They're still looking to get a few more pub matches in, a few pug matches in before the buzzer that signifies the starting of the game comes to be. It is 8:52 currently here on the East Coast of America, and so game time is at 9. So we still got 8 more minutes to give them some time to breathe, some time to lean with it, some time to rock with it. Thank you, Eli, for another sub. 14 months and strong. It's crazy to think that it's been that long. Honestly, it's been a hot second. But odds from the betting pool very in favor of the Ocean City Typhoons. 21,000 channel points for the Ocean City Typhoons. 2.4 thousand for the Montreal Popes. If I'm a betting man, I'm putting at least 10 points down on the Montreal Popes. The off chance they win game 1. This is not the series, but only game 1. If Montreal pulls off game 1, they might have a run at the money bag. Who's to say? I'm not going to say one way or the other, because last time I did, it did not happen because of the Reign of the Casters curse. But regardless of that, let's take a look at the standings one last time. Kingston Caribou forfeited 4 games during the regular season, so they were removed from the division, and their spot is automatically relegated down into the lower division, down into the Challenger division. So we got our top 8 teams. Yosemite Grizzlies sliding in that last spot for the playoffs. They'll be taking on the Pittsburgh Vipers tomorrow night. If I'm around, I'll cast it. If not, we'll see what happens. Ocean City Typhoons finishing second in the Pro Division, having a 14-4 record at 31 standing points at the end of the say-all-be-all. And they are taking on the Montreal Popes. Montreal Popes going 7-10 during the regular season, all of those in regulation. And they're looking to put their workload where the mouth is. That's not what people say, but I say it. So Montreal Popes in for a ride. They got their work cut out for them. Whether or not they're going to be able to be up to snuff, up to the competition, up to the power of the wheelhouse is going to be... It's going to be a deciding factor. Will they be as aggressive as they need to be against the Ocean City Typhoons? That's the only way they can beat them. And it's only up to speculation. I really have no clue what's going to happen tonight. I've said it before. I'll say it again, and I'll say it many times afterwards. But Ocean City Typhoons only have 4 losses in the regular season. Most recently, in that last week, on the 10th of September, Pittsburgh Vipers were able to take out the belt and take it to the Ocean City Typhoons. 11-5, the final score of that matchup. They lost in overtime to the Plymouth Plague, 8-9, back on the 11th of August. You know, there's very few teams that had the gumption to take out the Ocean City Typhoons. Plymouth Plague were one of the teams. Pittsburgh Vipers won both their games during the regular season. First game was in overtime. Second game was in regulation by a handsome margin. And whether or not Ocean City will make the run back to see Pittsburgh again in the finals will be something we have to watch and wait to see. We got 2 weeks to play playoffs. We're Monday of week number 1. Tomorrow would be considered the last day of week 1 of playoffs. And then Wednesday we'll start week 2. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Laugh Track, thank you for the sub. 16 months going strong. It's crazy. I feel old now. I'm seeing these numbers. I have no idea that I've been doing it this long, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are old. Thank you, Laugh Track. It make me feel young. But a lot of good people in the lobby, a lot of good people in the chat, and a lot of good people waiting to go. Snail, Wayne Glensky, T-Rax in the lobby, ready to start the matchup. 5 minutes till. They're in it early, and they're in it to win it here this afternoon. They're in the grind set. They're in the mindset. They're in the state which is pro. And whether or not they're ready to rock with it as well as the Ocean City Typhoons are, is going to be something that we see firsthand. Ocean City Typhoons talked to them a little bit before the game. Nerves are shaking a little bit. Not gonna lie. They're confident in their gameplay, but the ping is the question in the air right now. Flaccid playing with a lot of ping as usual. T getting used to accustomed not single-digit ping, and that's going to be the deciding factor here tonight, if I do say so myself. It's not going to be about how do the players hold up. It's going to be about how do the servers hold up, and how can they adapt. Of course, school season starts soon. A lot of people playing on college ping for this next season, so a lot of the league is going to be adapting to it as most do. But Unglued Snail, T-Rax, Wayne Glensky, your starting three for the Montreal Pops. Renard, most likely going to be on standby. I've never casted a game where Renard is rostered and he's not in the lobby or in the stream. But 40 ping is rough. If anything, you can tell the difference between the single-digit ping and the 20 ping. 24 ping is my neighborhood. That's where I live. And once you get above 20 to 60, that's another ballpark. 60 to 80, that's another ballpark. And if you're above 100, I don't know what you're doing there. You're Tyler EXA playing on European servers. That's all I got for you. Like, it's just, you gotta like predict. You gotta play three turns ahead in the chess game, and it's just unbearable if you ask me. But yeah, Ocean City Typhoons looking to take center ice against Montreal Pops here in mere moments during the regular season. Flaccid leading the goal scoring for the Ocean City Typhoons, rightfully so. He did that when he was on the Plymouth Plague with T. He did it again here this season. He leads in goals. He leads in points. He's tied for first in points, now that I think about it. Crooks, also 82 points during the regular season. Both of them playing 17 games played during the regular stint. Of course, Spectacular, having 18 goals in 7 games played. He's made himself at home on this Ocean City roster. Montreal Popes fielding 5 players during the regular season. Scods playing for a short stint whenever T-Rax was away. T-Rax is back in the building. He's back on the active roster, and he's revving to go. He's got 14 goals in 6 games played, 25 points to go alongside of it. Got to keep an eye on him down at center ice. Wayne Glensky, Unglued Snail, going to be the turning of the tables, if you ask me. Unglued Snail playing 15 games for the Montreal Popes this season. Scored 29 goals, 57 points alongside of it. And he's got himself 74 saves, which leads the team. Unglued Snail going to be one of the biggest founding blocks that Montreal Popes are going to have to build upon to win this game. Wayne Glensky, a few points apart from Unglued Snail's numbers. Unglued Snail scored 28-9. Wayne Glensky scoring 31. 2 apart in that one. Wayne Glensky has 1 less game played. Wayne's going to be relied on heavily here in this matchup to shoot the puck and hit his target 9 out of 10 times. We will have to wait and see as Eli and Laugh Track throw a little beef back and forth. I see it. I like it a little bit, not a lot. I mean, it is what it is. It be like it is whenever it do. Just like the quote has always said, as the quote has always rung true. T in the lobby for the Ocean City Typhoons. Spectacular, Flaccid, Crooks also ready to go. So as soon as they're ready to rock and roll, we got 3 periods in this best of 3. Each game will be 15 minutes. And yeah, 10-goal mercy roll as per usual in the Slapshot Premier League. We're playing on North American East servers in the Slap Stadium Arena here at Manning Center from the Ocean City side. And yeah, T Flaccid, Crooks, your starting lineup. If ping is bad, Spectacular will step in and intervene at a moment's notice. 6 parties ready to rock, 6 parties ready to roll. We're taking this one down to center ice for the first time in Season 7's playoffs. Montreal Popes on the left side of your screen, Ocean City Typhoons on the right side. The game capture says okay, and we're rocking with it, and we're leaning with it. Crooks taking this one off the far side boards. Snail getting this one into the offensive zone, shooting just wide off the far side of the net. 11 seconds elapsing before the first scoring chance going by the wayside. Flaccid going off Snail over to T. T drives down the near side wall, finds his way back out into the neutral zone to Flaccid. Flaccid along the far side slot, pulls it into the corner, and whips this one near side over to T. T backhands that one off Crooks. Crooks over to Snail. Snail getting a hand on this one, finding his way back over to the captain of Ocean City. Takes his time out in front of his own cage. Snail just a half step behind him. Good shot attempt there by Wayne. Goes off his captain wide of the Ocean City netting. Crooks with a shot. Goes off Rax. Top side finds Wayne along the corner. Brings this one back into the defensive pocket. T Good step there. Finds a way down the near side. Jukin jiving with it, trying to get this one through the uprights. T-Rax with a nice shot, stopped first and foremost, and then that rebound goes off the near side and trickles wide. Flaccid, Snail, collide with the sticks into the corner, pops that one back out for Montreal. Wayne keeps it low. Flaccid with good control, finds way out the TT with 1 man to beat, feeds it to Crooks. Crooks shoots, scores, and the Ocean City Typhoons off to an early lead. 1-0. The first shot's a beautiful one, and we got ourselves the moneymaker. The first strike is on the board, and how will Montreal respond? A minute 3 elapsing off the clock. We got ourselves a ball game. T pulls, shoots into the corner. That one goes wide by a smidge. Flaccid down below in the offensive zone, finding its way off the glass over to T. T looking for that wraparound attempt, goes off Flaccid to the near side, pops that one back out to his captain. Crooks takes it in the neutral zone from the red line, shooting off the far side. That ricochets wide off the cage. T to the point, finds his way to Crooks down the near side. Flaccid has a little bit of elbow room, dump that one down and in over to T. T here with control, goes off Snail stick over to Flaccid. Flaccid to T. T down low in the opposition's corner. Snail with a good touch into the far side. So they converge with the sticks. T will win that one back to Crooks. Crooks takes that one back off the heels of Wayne Glensky. Here's Flaccid. T pulls, not able to take the puck with him on the spiritual journey. 3:11 remaining here in the first period of action. Wayne getting this one near side. T over to Flaccid. Flaccid here with it now. Shot off the near side and wide. Goes over to Crooks. Crooks here off the backhand, the forehand, just trying to get Snail to bite on the first niblet, not able to get him to do so. T here at the point, shot goes off Snail over to Flaccid. Flaccid shoots, scores, and that one trickles just by the unibrow of T-Rax back between the pipes. We got a 2-0 ball game. A great shot, just able to Datsuk that one up into the top left corner, and it's 2-0 Ocean City here in the first. 2:49. Ocean City sitting high, sitting mighty. Montreal Popes have been on the back pedal this whole game. Good save there, awarded to Wayne Glensky. Flaccid here with it now, trying to get a hold of this one down the near side wall. Pops it out in front. Wayne Glensky awarded the block on that one. Pass over to T-Rax. T-Rax shoots, scores, and Montreal finds themselves on the board. 2 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the first. Great pass by Wayne. Great leadoff by T-Rax, getting enough room between him and the Ocean City captain to make that pocket available. 2-1. Montreal only down by a half step. T looking to break free along the top side wall. Getting a hold of this one. Here's Crooks. Crooks off Flaccid. Snail keeping that one into the neutral zone for Montreal. Flaccid sent near side over to T. T back in his own pocket. Looking to weave this one out towards the top side. Not finding a whole lot he likes. Shoots instead. Nice save by Snail. Sends that one to the top side corner. Crooks battles this one out for Ocean City. Down low in the pocket. T-Rax saying hello as well. Crooks, Wayne. Wayne wins this one away from Montreal. Down the near side wall. Crosses that one out to the top side. Look for T-Rax in stride, but not able to find him. Flaccid. Crooks near side to T. Pulls that one top side for an area pass to Flaccid. Flaccid with a good stick check. Wins that one away over to Crooks. Crooks back down low into the corner. T-Rax, Flaccid. Exchanges pleasantries with the stick. Wayne Glensky with it now. Got a minute 35 to burn here in the first period of action. Montreal down by 1. Staying within the realms of a comeback. No big leads, no big risks coming from either side of the ice. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Nice save there by Wayne Glensky. Brings this one out. A good shot attempt. Goes off the dome of Flaccid. Wayne wins it away. Goes off the forehand. That network smoothing coming in clutch for the defense of Ocean City. 1:13 remains here in the first. Snail with a good dump out. Finds way off Crooks. Crooks here with a forehand try. Goes off Snail. Snail with a forehand touch. Lost to Flaccid. A good shot attempt. That one goes wide off the far side. Flaccid. Shot saved by Snail. Comes out to the paint. Comes out off the 60-second marker. Here's Wayne. Wayne shoots, scores. And we're tied at 2. My goodness. What an opportunity for the Typhoons. Just not able to capitalize on it. Wayne Glensky finds himself with a bank pass. And that's all she wrote in the novella. 57 seconds remain in the first, and it's 2-2. Flaccid looking down the near side wall for an opportunity. Here's Snail, the captain of Montreal, stopped by T on that leading pass. Snail looking towards the near side, then the far. T-Rax converges on that one in the corner. Here's T under distress. Looking for any opportunity, finds Flaccid, shoots off the far side, and you can't spell that one without disaster. 30 seconds remain. First period of action. Crooks with a shot, goes off the side of the cage. Crooks weaves out the T, scores. What a dime bag. Just threw it out to him, gave it to him on a silver platter, and T said, I'll take that one to the bank and cash it in for a milk dud. What a shot, what a chance. Great possession by Crooks and the Typhoons to make that happen. T just waited on the doorstep, and he popped that one in. pretty easy, pretty peasy, pretty lemon-like, if you ask me. 15 seconds remain here in the first. 1 goal is all that separates these two teams on the ice right now. T with 10 seconds. Wayne gets it into the wall. T just trying to win that one back, trying to make sure they don't get an offensive chance. Flats keeps it low. T here keeps it down low as well, and that will do it for the first period of action. Ocean City 3, Montreal 2. Both teams not giving an inch, let alone a mile during that first period of action. And we'll go back to this screen. Something's not working. I'm going to diagnose it live while we run through second period. 2-3 at the end of one. We're in the hot seat. 6 parties ready to rock. 6 parties ready to roll. One quick look at the stats. 8 shots to 3. Montreal Popes on the lower side of that ballpark. But both sides are ready to rock. Both sides are ready to roll. And we will not keep them waiting. Montreal on the left side, and they're black and yellow. Ocean City Typhoons defending the right side of your screen, wearing the blue and the black. Crooks beats Wayne. Finds a 3-on-1 chance, shooting off the far side of wide. Flies, he keeps it out to the wheelhouse. T-Rex getting a try at the touch. He finishes that one near side, tries to get a cross ice pass, but not able to find any luck through the solid object that was Crooks. Crooks down the near side wall, finding a way off his backhand to the top side. Here's Flies with an out. Slot shot goes off the body. Wayne Glensky nerves his steel. Ice in his veins and on his wrist during that save. And he keeps the score a 1-shot difference. T-Rex near side to Snell. He has elbow room off the backhand. He'll dump this one down in favor of Montreal. T sandwich between two Popes players goes off to Rex. Flaccid kept down low behind the cage, awarded the save in the process. Flaccid's defensive efforts being recognized. Crooks off the backhand, goes off Snail, keeps that one wide of the cage. Snail, Wayne, across over to Snail. Snail with a dangerous pass, finds T-Rex, shoots across that crease, and it'll leak out to the far side ice. A great chance, a very difficult shot, mind you, and one I do not envy T-Rex of at all. Snail with a good side, staying on the shot lane. T-Rex cleaning up the loose ends, tying him up, looking for a pass out the top side, finds it along the wall over to Wayne. Wayne off the side of his own cage, gets this one out to the neutral zone. Snail, or Crooks with a great shot past Snail. Wayne to Snail. Snail off the forehand, pass back out to the point, shoots off of Crooks and into the corner. Beautiful save, my goodness. Ocean City, nerves of steel on that backline defense. Flaccid, T pulls off the corner, and T will take possession down to the near side wall. T looks for the open ice pass between the face-off dots, not finding a whole lot in favor of the boys in blue. So that one goes off the tip of the stick of T over to T-Rex. He'll continue that one north for the winter. Flaccid collapses on that one, shoots this one out the far side wall. Here's Wayne Glensky over to T-Rex. T-Rex down the near side wall, trying to just shovel this one into the offensive zone. Flaccid will take that one away, finds Crooks, finds T. T at the far side point, not able to bring that one to fruition. Here's Flaccid down low in the corner. Flaccid, backhand feed, goes off Snail. T tries to recollect what happened last night after the bender. Flaccid with a shot goes into the near side corner. Finds T. T, down low behind enemy lines, just trying to make a phone call home. 2 minutes, 46 seconds remain here in the second period of action. Flaccid, top side, finds T, goes off to Snail. Snail, very dangerous pass, but it works out. Crooks with a nice shot. Now one's awarded the save to Snail. Snail with a good block takes this one through the neutral zone. Crooks here with a drive up to the top side. Good shot, hits the post. That one doesn't even make the ting. Flaccid lobs into the near side wall for himself. Bank pass out to the point. Here's Crooks. Fans on the backhand try. Snail touches that one top side along the wall. Here's T with an out. T drives in. Just tries to get this one in front of the netting. Wayne Glensky says no. Wayne here for the Popes finds his way out to Snail. Snail just tries to fight for his life. It's like me in the bathroom on a Taco Tuesday. Wayne Glensky looks towards the top side of the ice with 2:06 to work with here in the second. A good feed towards the near side, finding his way over to T-Rex with a bank pass off the end wall. Crooks finds himself in possession. T with a shot off the near side, and that one goes wide. Wayne Glensky back in his own corner, goes off the body of T, out to the point. Crooks, Flaccid, both of them falling on it for the Typhoons. He'll leak that one back over to his captain. Crooks, top side to T. T tries to get it through the point. He finds his way down to the slot, and that's about all she wrote on that attempt. Snail, near side. 5 goals that all have been had in this game. 3 of them for Ocean City, 2 of them for Montreal. Both teams playing a beautiful defensive game. Montreal getting the vast lesser hand of the possession time. And I think everybody watching this game can see that. T, backhand try to Flaccid, goes off the stick of Snail over to Crooks. Montreal Popes staying strictly to the shot lanes and to the puck. Another save, just product of that and that alone. 11 shots have found their way through to the Montreal cage, and only 3 of them have been let up so far. Wayne Glensky, Snail doing their due diligence back on the defensive side, and that one right there is another testament to those defensive efforts. 60 seconds remain. Snail with another block, bringing this one back towards his own defensive near side. T going off his body. Good stick checks there by Flaccid. Gives him some room to breathe. And Broom, he does breathe. My goodness. Takes it on the far side and makes the most of the hand he was dealt. And he's got Uno. Great shot, great goal. It's 4-2 Ocean City here in the second. 46 seconds, and T with another one. He's got a hat trick. Crooks getting another say on that face-off win, going off the stick of T-Rex. 3 Montreal Popes watching it all happen. 46 seconds remain. That's a rough one to swallow if you're a Popes fan. 5-2 is the sum. 3 goals the difference. Wayne Glenski looking towards the top side of the ice. Crooks, they're saying hello. T converging on the puck as well. It's a board battle. It's feeling just like real hockey. I'd say it looks like real hockey. If I did play hockey, it looks like that. Flaccid wins that one back to his captain. Crooks here taking his time down towards the near side. A little bank pass out to Flaccid. Flaccid shoots. Nice save by T-Rex. T looking to bring that one down to the corner. Wayne Glenski forcing his hand down to the near side. Flaccid keeps the cycle out to the point. Here's Crooks with an out. Flaccid looking for the lean with it. Not able to rock with it. Wayne Glenski here with possession. Going to lob this one out the top side. Goes off Crooks. Crooks winning this one away. 1 man to beat. 2 man to beat. The reset down the near side. T finds it with 3 seconds. He's going to hold on to it, and that will be the end of the second period of action. Good stuff through 2. It's 5-2 in favor of Ocean City. Mainly centered as the home to many accustomed to the playoffs, and this tale of the tape is no different. 13 takeaways to 25. Ocean City Typhoons with 2 minutes with the puck on their stick uncontested to Montreal's 38 seconds. Insanity. But their third period of action. Ready to rock, ready to roll. We're here with 5 more minutes to play here in game number 1 in this best of 3. Winner goes on to play either the New Jersey Noobs or the Plymouth Plague in the semifinals of Season 7. Loser gets a handshake, a walk home, and I think 12,000 pucks or something along the lines of that. Good chip out to the neutral zone. Flaccid leaves that one for Crooks, and he'll take charge down to the near side. Flaccid with a forehand trying to tic-tac, but not able to find the toe off of T. Snail trying to battle this one free down the near side. Wall Flaccid keeps it into the corner. Whips that one top side for a little pole reversal. T, near side. Flaccid and Snail say hello. Goes at the T. Shoots! Nice save by Wayne. Comes at the T-Rax down the near side, and he'll walk away with this one with a handsome sum. Flaccid, T, empty net, walks it in. He's going to taunt him a little bit, and that's a little touchdown celebration and slap shot. 6-2. Ocean City on top. Man, that's just good transition game. Montreal Popes down by 4 here in the third period. They're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start taking risks. And I think that might be where we see Ocean City really open up the goal column. Flaccid pulls. T, top side, looking to weave that one back out in front. Flaccid a little late to that party. Finds his way back out to Crooks. Crooks over to T. T here in the neutral zone. Takes it from red line to blue line. Shot scores! Right top left corner where you stick the peanut butter. And that's all she wrote. The fat lady's present, and she's warming her vocal cords up right now. A minute into it, Ocean City with 2 goals here in the third period of action, and they're not slowing down anytime soon. T hits the gritty. Snail down the near side wall, looking for a friendly face, only finds T. T looking to take this one down the near side, a little forehand try out in front. Flaccid with a jive towards it, but just a little bit on the late side of that swing. T-Rex top side. Montreal trying to get this one into the zone. A good shot attempt. Crooks there saving that day. Goes off the stick of his and finds the way off T-Rex. Wayne out in front, goes off the body of Flaccid, and that will register as Wayne Glenski's shot. Crooks off the back end. Shoots, saved by T-Rex. Another one by T-Rex, and almost able to walk away with it. But in the end of the day, doesn't any of that even matter? T-Rex with 2 magnificent saves. T keeps it out in front, and Crooks just hammers away and finds a way to crack it through the egg there. 6 goals the gap. Montreal down 2-8 here in the third. Here's Flaccid. Pulls it over to T. T just taking his time down the near side, looking to take his claim to fame, and he's got himself a little bit of a run. 9-2. Ocean City getting the better side of chances, getting the better side of shots, and they're getting the better side of the goal scoring as well. 3 minutes 10 remain in the third, but will we make it that far is the question. This third period has really opened up the Montreal transition game. They're not playing as strict to the puck as they have been in the first 10 minutes of the matchup, and it's shown down there on the ice right now. Wayne Glenski taking his time down the near side, picked off by Flaccid. Flaccid with a forehand try, goes off the defensive body and into the corner. Montreal just trying to throw everything at the wall, making sure that they have their T's crossed and their I's dotted. T with a great shot, but that one goes off the far side right from the hip, was still in midair when he took the shot attempt. That one does not get to come to beat. 234 remaining here in the third period of action. 7 goals the difference. T racks down the near side with a backhand try. Goes off Crooks. Crooks with a shot off the near side of the Montreal cage and wide. Here's T taking the water bottle for a ride. Snail takes that one off his hands and throws it into the corner. Flaccid. Wayne Glenski converge on the puck. Wayne wins that one away for the time being. Snail, few stick checks, not able to deter T on that one. Wayne, T-Rax, off the backhand, goes off the body of Crooks. Crooks stolen away, shooting off the side of the cage, and Wayne Glenski just hands in his desk, face in his fists. Don't really know what happened there, but he wants another crack at the bat on that batting, or that slugging attempt. 1:56 remains in the third. Montreal playing for pride right now. This first game has been a doozy. T-Rax dumps this one down, and then Wayne Glenski just a little short on that one off the stick check of Crooks. He finds himself some elbow room, finds his way off Flaccid. Good save there by Snail, back between the pipes, and Flaccid will dump this one back into his own defensive corner. 1:37 remaining here in the third period of action. And that one going just wide off the near side. T off the stick tape, finding his way off Flaccid into the corner. Wayne Glenski trying his hand at the bat. Here's Crooks back between his own defensive face-off circles, finds his way over to Flaccid. Flaccid to T, gets past Snail with a stick check. Snail will get the better body position on that one. T racks down towards the near side of the ice with 1:10 to work with here in the third period of action. Here's Snail with it now. Snail chips it over to T-Rex, pulls its way through the neutral zone, trying to get the puck to work with him, but it says no, and Crooks just takes it down. And another little taunt at the end of the goal. T-Rax hot on his heels. Crooks takes his time, lets it coast in, and they play a little line blocking game. It's Monday Night Football here in SPL, and it's 2-10 in favor of Ocean City. T looking to pull this one off the backhand. Crooks with this nice forehand shot, almost able to deflect that one, and was Flaccid up on the uprights. T down towards the near side of the ice. T-Rax here with it now, with 43 seconds to burn here in the third period of action. I'm 90% sure the final nail has been put into the coffin, but I've seen crazier things in my time. And by crazier things, I mean Eli, get unmuted in lobby chat. 30 seconds remain here in the third. T looking to pull this one off the backhand. Wayne Glenski pulls this one out for the top side. T hot on his heels right in that passing lane. Looking to make his life a little bit more difficult than it was beforehand. T racks down to the corner. T converging on that one here is Wayne Glenski. Wayne off the near side wall, goes off Crooks. Snail with a good stick check, frees that one up for Wayne. Wayne stolen by T. T off the backhand, chips that one along the far side wall, and I think that's just color coded for the ping difference. And that will do it for the end of game one. 10-2, Ocean City taking game one in stride, and they're looking to take that momentum right into the second matchup. T, Flaccid, Season 4 champions. Crooks, a Season 6 finalist, and that much is shown on the scoreboard here. And now 8 goals the difference at the end of the buzzer, and well, history has been had here this afternoon. That third period, Montreal Popes got a lot of possession time to work with during regulation, and maybe they'll be able to pick that one up and lean with it here into the next matchup. They're ready to rock. They're ready to roll here in game two, and so we will not keep them waiting. Ocean City Typhoons still on the right side. Montreal Popes still on the left side. The puck is dropped. The game is on, and they're still wearing their same colors. It's a best of 3 for a reason, and we will see how long it takes for one of these teams to walk away into the semifinals. Talking to T, talking to Flaccid before the matchup. A lot rides on this game. They're looking to take it one step at a time. They're looking to learn from their mistakes. They're looking to pick apart the Montreal defense coming out of game one. They're drawing up the game plan, and I think they have Montreal's game plan pretty figured out. First shot already on the net in favor of Montreal. Crooks in a little bit of trouble, back on the defensive side, finds a way to get it to Flaccid. Flaccid over to T. T on the far side, finding its way down into the offensive zone. Snail going to let that one leak off the near side as he traps himself inside the cage. Taking the crease very neatly. Flaccid wins the stick-checking battle against Wayne Glenski. T over to Crooks. Crooks with a shot saved by Snail. Comes down the near side. A great save from the Montreal side. One surely not to be overlooked. Keeping the score the same. Keeping the score to goose eggs here early on in the first minute of the first period of game two. T with a good shovel of the stick down to the near side. Finds a lot of elbow room. Almost able to get that one right on the blade of Flaccid. Just not quite the angle Flaccid needed to send that one and cement that one in for goal number 1 here in game 2. Here's Crooks with it now at the far side wall. Wayne Glenski there saying hello and exchanging pleasantries, I'm sure, as they stick check each other around like pinball machines. Here's Wayne Glenski down in the corner of his own defensive zone. T making his life a little difficult. Snail walking away with the puck here down towards the near side, looking to get this one back out to the near. Only has one man down the ice to pass to, and that's difficult to work with. Whatever division you might be in, whatever sport you might be working with, one man down the field for two defensemen, not exactly a good passing completion percentage if you ask anybody into the National Football League. T, near side over to Flaccid. Flaccid getting this one down and dirty. T lets that one leak into the corner. Here's Krukes with it now. Wayne Glenski there saying hello down in the far side defensive corner for the Montreal Popes as well. Snail wins it away, goes against the grain. Flaccid steals, shot goes off Wayne. Now one's going to trickle down to the near side wall after the dust clears. 2:55 remains here in the first period of action. Wayne Glenski back passing that one back to his captain. Here's Snail with it now in his own corner. Whips that one topside, and they get some time to breathe. Wayne Glenski just looking to work with whatever he's given. And he's not given a lot right now, but he's moving the puck where he wants to. There's a lot of riding behind that. Wayne Glenski tries to bank it off the end of the cage to himself to try to get Krukes to bite on it. A good attempt. Would have been fabulous if it worked off, but Krukes sees through the lies of the Jedi on that defensive attempt. T, Flaccid goes off Snail, or T-Rax and into the cage. Goal one, banked off the defenseman, and Ocean City once again in the lead early on. We'll see how long they can ride this wave out. See what I did there? It's like Typhoons are a wave. You got it. You got it. 1-0, Ocean City. 2:17 to work with here in the first. T trying to pad his stats with that save that only worked in slap one. Oh my goodness, a real dinger right there. Goes off the dome of the tender. And we have ourselves a 2-0 ball game. Krukes with a beautiful shot. Coin slot. No room for error on that shot attempt. 2:13 remains in the first. We play on. Flaccid looking towards the near side for Krukes. Krukes out the dome of T-Rax, finding his way off Flaccid over to Krukes. Bank pass off the near side. T-Rax looking for a little home. Flaccid topside. Wayne taking that one along the far side for a little joyride. Flaccid getting a touch on this one, brings this one back to the corner. Krukes near side. T looking to pull this one to the top side over to Flaccid. Flaccid down in the corner. Krukes, Flaccid, both converging, and they score. I have no idea how that worked out. They rolled the dice. They got a natural 20. I don't understand how that physics, but it do like it be, and that's goal number 3 for the Ocean City Typhoons. My goodness, 143 to work with in the first, and I don't know what to say to that one. Oh, what a passing play, and this, it might be over. It could be over. 4 goals is a lot to work with whenever it comes to this series. The most goals scored against the Ocean City Typhoons from the Montreal Popes side has been 4. And whether or not this is enough to cement themselves the game, some might say yes, some might say no. And I am neither of those because I'm not allowed to talk about it because I'm the caster and I have a curse linked to me. 4 shots going in. 5 shots total. Ocean City Typhoons, a high scoring percentage here in Game 2. Complete opposite of what we saw during that first game. 11 shots were shot during that up to that second period of action. Only 3 of them going in. Montreal's defense a little lapsed. I don't know if it's the adjustments that the Ocean City Typhoons have made or if it's just the Montreal Popes taking more risks, trying to get more rewards for it. Down by 4, they're going to have to put some pedal. They're going to have to put some metal behind it. And that might open them up defensively more than they want to. But it's something that must be done. Wayne Glenski, been a rock back in the defensive side of the ice. Snail as well being a defensive rock for the Montreal Popes in Game 1. That much so, not a lot to talk about here in this second game. Snail playing more up the ice. T-Rax trying to fill in the gaps where they're needed. But 4 goals say otherwise. 33 seconds remain here in the first period of action. T gets a jive down the near side, finds Flaccid, chips that one off the backhand and into the wall. Krukes to Flaccid, takes it off the dome, down to the near side, pops that one out to T. Now one stick checked away by Snail on that passing attempt. Krukes with a long distance shot, goes off Wayne, back neutral zone, and Krukes will send this one down the near side for a lullaby to sleep. Wayne walks away with it towards the cage. T-Rax let that one leak out. Awarded the save in the process. Not sure whose shot that goes on to their card, but that's shot number 6 for the Ocean City Typhoons. Long distance pass. Wayne Glenski steals. Doesn't shoot, and that will be the end of the first period of action. 3-0 at the end of 1. Ocean City Typhoons got a lot of good things to talk about going into the locker room here at the first intermission. Would not want to be in Montreal's locker room because I don't understand French. But regardless, 2 shots to 8, a little lopsided. Ocean City doing a lot of talking on the offensive side of the puck. 1:03 with the puck on their stick. Montreal Popes having that at 29 seconds. And, well, the takeaway game, a lot closer. Possession time, a lot closer. Goals column, a little bit of a different story compared to that first game. That first ring around the rosy, if you will. But 6 shots for Krukes, 2 for T. Flaccid Diamond up 2 assists so far tonight, and he's not done yet. Second period of action, ready to rock, ready to roll as the 6 parties are ready. But 2 saves from Snail, 1 from Wayne, 1 from T-Rex. We'll see how many more they accumulate here in this middle chapter of play. And right from the get-go, the Montreal Popes find the goal. 3 seconds elapsing in this second period, and they're down to business. Wow. Snail making the most of his opportunities. 1-4. Crooks, T, backhand, Flaccid, just lets that one leak wide. Not sure if that was a ping thing. Flaccid, switching over from keyboard mouse to controller. Still kind of getting used to it. He's proficient enough to play in the Pro Division, and that's a testament to himself alone. Wayne Glensky, T-Rex, pulls down to the near side. Almost able to get the backhand shot released. It was there if he was able to get it to pull off. But the game just doesn't like him quite that way. T, back off the stick of the defense to Crooks. Crooks with a shot saved by Snail. Now one's ricocheted off to the near side blue line. T-Rex trying to cross-ice pass over to Wayne. Completion off the deflection. Here's Snail on the far side point. Looking to take this one down, but Flaccid says no. Sends one for an area pass to T. T back to Flaccid. Takes that one off the dome to the neutral zone. Here's Crooks. T shoots off the near side and wide. T-Rex pulling this one down the near side. A minute elapsing into the second period of action. 1 goal has been scored. Wayne Glensky looking to make it 2. Hits the post on the fade. Off the heel of the stick. Not able to get that one to work with him. Oh my goodness, that would have been fabulous. That one might have made the TikTok. Who's to say? 3:48 to work with here in the second. 3 goals the difference. Wayne Glensky shoots. Nice save by Crooks. Now one's going to be collected off the far side. T here with a chance. Shoot, scores. And that's a difference. Out the other way. And out go the Hats once again for the man from Plymouth. Great shot. Great goal. And a sure shot marker for that top shelf. 5-1. Typhoons on top. T-Rex looking down the near side wall. Flaccid. T-Rex. Looking to take this one out from Montreal. Montreal getting the better side of the puck movement so far. Here in the second. Ocean City kind of letting up a little bit on the intensity. Not letting up on the amount of goals allowed, though. Snail. Near side. T-Rex. Looking to pull this one off the backhand over to Wayne. Shooting. Nice save there by Crooks, and he'll take this one top side. A backhand try. Snail just lunging at him. The diving poke check was perfectly timed on that defensive try. T gets past one. Backhand shot would have been wide of the cage if it didn't hit Wayne. T-Rex there awarded that save. Brings this one out the far side wall. Good forehand jive. Not able to get that one to go past the forehead of Crooks. Gets it down to Flaccid. Shoot, scores! And the Typhoons make it 6-1 here towards the midsection of the second. 2 minutes 48 remains. Flaccid Lettuce making it work. He had the passing lane if he needed it. He says no, he'll do it himself. And that's goal 1 on the board here in game 2 for that man in blue. T with a chance. Nice save by Wayne. Wayne Glensky making sure to keep his dots crossed back on the defensive side. Flaccid going to take possession back for the Typhoons. T racks the first man to it, making his life a little bit more difficult. Flaccid top side. Down to Wayne. Wayne Glensky here for the Montreal Popes with 2:25 to work with here in the second period of action. Looking to bring this one down the near side. Stick checked away. T almost able to get the 4th goal for the Ocean City Typhoons on the board from himself alone. Crooks with a shot saved by Wayne, and Flaccid will sweep it under the rug. We're in Brazil with 2:13 to work with here in the second period of action. A great shot by Crooks and a great follow-up by Flaccid. I think he batted that out of the air. And if I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat if I owned one. 2:10 here in the second. The boys play on. Crooks with a shot goes into the corner. Flaccid dimes that one down the near side over to his captain. Crooks looking for a handle. T-Rex over to Snail. Snail with a good backhand try down along the near side wall. Here's T with an out. Snail with a shot off the far side, and that one goes into the corner. Here's Flaccid with an out. T, the former captain of the Plymouth Plague, with a feed down the near side over to Crooks. Crooks, the current captain of Ocean City, goes off the Montreal defense. T collects that one back down low to Crooks. Crooks top side looking for Flaccid. Flaccid off the backhand. Crooks with a handle on it down into the corner. They're battling demons down in the Montreal defensive end. Snail trying to get involved. T-Rex says no, I'll do it myself. Takes it off the backhand. Crooks there says hello as well. They'll take it out to the far side corner. Crooks not able to get the pass he wanted out to T. And they'll still continue the battle down low. T-Rex goes off Wayne Glensky and out of the zone. Great defensive play there from the Montreal Popes, staying alive like they're the Bee Gees. Crooks down the near side. T alone shoots, scores, and another goal to the bonfire. Another log onto the tally sheet. And we got ourselves an 8-1 ball game. T, all alone, picking the cherries, making some punch out of it. 109 to work with in the second. The difference is 7. There is a 10-goal mercy roll. If we ever get to be there, we'll call it early. We'll go home. We'll maybe go to Wendy's. Who's to say? After game festivities are an enigma to me. 55 seconds remain. Good control for the Montreal Popes for the most part on this drive. T with a good stick check wins that one away towards the top side of the ice. T very monotonously going through that neutral zone, finds his way top side to Flaccid. Flaccid shooting, goes off T-Rax, awarded with the block, not the save. Snail just trying his best to get a few stick checks in on that captain, but not able to take Krooks off kilter. Flaccid, T-Rax, meet and greet down on the near side Montreal corner, finds his way top side out with 30 seconds remaining in the second. We still got another 5 minutes to burn at the end of this one. Ocean City possibly have an opportunity to end it early. They got the 7-point lead, but I've seen 7 points diminished at the end of a 5-minute period. I've seen it before. We might see it again here tonight. T looking down the near side, finds his way off Wayne. Wayne Glensky here back in his defensive side. Looking to bring this one down the near side. T-Rex getting his touch on it, but not possession. And Krooks with 3 goals. Making his name known on the board. 6 seconds remain in the second. Ocean City 2 away from closing us out early here in the game as well as the series. They want that repeat of last season's championship against Plymouth, and they're looking to get it done here tonight. And that's the end of the second period of action. 9-1 at the end of 2. Ocean City feeling pretty good about it. 12 takeaways to 18. Those numbers are astronomically low for a game as high-paced and as intense as this matchup. And I was expecting a lot more. I was expecting at least 20s from both sides of the ice, maybe 38 from Ocean City. Not a lot of stick checks have been going on. 74 passes for the Ocean City Typhoons. 18 shots to coincide with it. And that's just good slap shot right there. Third period of action, ready to rock, ready to go. Spectacular, sitting on the bench for this last 5-minute section of action. Don't know if you could hear the beach bottle floating down my staircase or not. So, T will give us something else to talk about. Right from the get-go, it's 10-1, and they're 1 goal away from ending this early. Flaccid with 1 contestant of the best strip of this season. Making it happen. 3 seconds into the period. Just doing a dynamic of what Montreal did to them early on in that last period. Ocean City said, we can do that. We can win a face-off with the best of them. And they take it to town 3 seconds into it. 10-1. Ocean City, only 1 more goal is needed. Will they get it? Will Montreal have a little bit of a comeback run? And if it's not a mercy, is it really a win? I guess we'll never know, because Flaccid Lettuce just came out with the end-all, be-all. 11-1, the final score, and that will be all she wrote. The fat lady's singing, and she is present. My goodness. And that will do it for the afternoon. 11-1 at the end of the mercy roll. My goodness. 3 goals Krooks, 5 for T, 3 for Flaccid. And Montreal Popes looking forward to next season. An early exit. A great first season in the Pro Division. They were one of the 4 challenger teams that came up. One of them relegated. One of them's in the relegation series. And the other one has to play the Comets. Montreal Popes had a good run here the first season in the Pro Division. And hopefully we'll see them back here come season number 8. Who's to say what's going to happen between now and then? But 10 saves for the Montreal Popes. Not quite what they had in game number 1, but it is formidable nonetheless. 21 shots for the Ocean City Typhoons. 6 shots for the Montreal Popes. And I don't really think I need to say more. Only goal scored from Snail himself on the Montreal side of the ice. That was that second period goal that we saw right from the get-go 3 seconds into it. He had a beauty. But most possession time, once again, Wayne Glensky. Once again, Krooks from their respective colors and their respective sides. But fabulous game. Fabulous matchup. Fabulous best of 3. Ocean City Typhoons looking forward to the next matchup. Might be Plymouth, might be New Jersey. Who's to say? But that much and more. This is what the bracket looks like as of this morning. Ocean City Typhoons moving into the semifinals. Could have a matchup that coincides last season's championship series if the Plymouth Plague move on from the first round. If they do not, we will see the Noobs, we will see the Typhoons battling to see who's going to play the left side of the bracket. Pittsburgh Vipers, Yosemite Grizzlies playing tomorrow. Playing tomorrow night. It's going to be a good one. Not sure if I'm around to cast it. It's at 8 o'clock p.m. I got some volleyball to cast tomorrow, as I did today. We'll see what happens. But word on the street is Comets Neapolitans on the bottom left is taking place Wednesday afternoon. Still working on time with that one. And then, of course, Plymouth Plague, New Jersey Noobs. Still a little bit of radio silence on that one. I have not heard anything. from that neck of the woods. But regardless of that, thank you guys for tuning in to the SPL Network. It's been a great broadcast. I was expecting a lot more stuttering from my side of the ballpark, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't really, fumble through that one like I was the Bengals. But regardless, thank you to all of our big-time supporters. Thank you for all of you for hanging out and watching some good old-fashioned Slapshot with me here this afternoon on the SPL Network. Big names: Eli, Irvion, JS Tronics, Min Snowda, Gubby, Unglued Snail, Mayneed, Q Silver, and Cloudy, alongside the resubs for this stream. Josiah with 8 months, Eli giving out a gift sub on top of his 14-month resub, and then Laugh Track, thank you for hanging out for 16 months and donating to the league. I don't take any of these subscription numbers into my own pocket. This all goes back and funneled back into the league. So if you want to support the league, support this channel, and I'll make sure the money gets to where it needs to be. Once again, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for just being here. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, tomorrow we got 8 o'clock matchup. If I'm not around, D-Bon might be. Vipers Grizzlies at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know if there is daylight time anymore. That has been a question on my mind for a while. I heard something about they're getting rid of daylight time, and I thought it was stupid, but that's just my 2 cents for the mile. But Vipers Grizzlies tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp. Cheddar. I don't know. There's probably a little leeway on that one. But yeah. Comets Neapolitans Wednesday, and then from there on we will move out and roll with it. But thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth, and I hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night.